This video, I'll show you how to withstand the recession with your e-commerce business or with your dropshipping business. And you're probably watching all of these like negative news and all of this, craziness that's happening right now where people are buying, stuff in stores like toilet paper, like all of these like suppliers, sanitizers. And obviously, that's like scary on one level, but at the same time, there is a lot of opportunity behind it if you just know how to look at it and if you know how to find the products and the opportunities from people that are currently buying stuff. I'm not like financial expert by any means. I've done very well with what I do, and I know like e-commerce, dropshipping, advertising very well. But at the same time, do your own research on top of what I just mentioned and what I will mention in this video, and do what's right for yourself. E-commerce as a whole, right, will be thriving, and it's already thriving. So if you think about it, people been told to stay at home, so people buy a lot of stuff on the internet because they get bored and they still need to order stuff, right? So they go to stores less. Some of the stores are closed. So in terms of e-commerce, there's huge opportunity. A lot of new people are adapting the internet. So whether there is recession or not, if you think about, like, for example, Amazon as a business, it's crazy because people buy a lot of stuff on Amazon. And on Amazon, if you order some stuff, you'll see that some of the products can only be like fulfilled within the months. In terms of shipping times, Amazon is very close to drop shipping from China. And so that's to all of the people that said, people will not wait for products. People wait, and people order on Amazon, and people we've done we built like very successful business shipping products from China. We have our students building hugely successful businesses shipping products from China. So, and now you see that Amazon is pretty much in the same category because the product they ship oftentimes are in the same time frame of delivery. Recession. What is happening right now is people get laid from their job, and that's pretty much the worst thing about it because they cannot buy like as much stuff. They have to use their credit cards, they have to borrow money, like they have to they don't have this kind of like, they're scared a bit, right? But at the same time, in terms of buying behaviors, people are the same, right? So people still watch Netflix, people still waste a lot of time, and people still want to entertain themselves. Like, no one is unsubscribing from their Netflix. If you think about from that perspective, and you think like what products can you sell to entertain people, or the products that people can use at home to spend time more effectively, or just have more fun at home, those are the products that are doing incredibly well. And this is exactly how to survive the recession. This whole trend kind of goes down, and the market goes down, the kind of like the economic activity goes down. So everything that's happened before that, there was like big period of like 10 years aggressive growth, and prices just gone up and up and up. So now it's pretty much getting to the time where recession is pretty much like inevitable, and people will lose their jobs. The stock market will be very like uncertain. So, but there's a lot of opportunity that you can seize as e-commerce, as dropshipping entrepreneur, to basically seize this opportunity, especially if you're advanced, if you have experience, if you know how to advertise. That's just tremendous time right now. We had our best months. We've done over $1 million, but that's just with one of our stores, $800,000 just from Facebook advertising, just with one ad account. So that was tremendously successful month for us, and because we leveraged this opportunity. If you have business, right, and your business already does serve the numbers, then there is nothing you have to worry about. All you need to worry about is how to still continue selling products. You have to renegotiate because shipping price gone up on some products. The Unexpress gone up, so it is more expensive than it was before. So all you need to do now is basically negotiate with your suppliers and see if you can get that price down. Now, if you are looking for a supplier that you can use for your business to ship products more effectively, faster, more efficiently, and have great communication with supplier, then just let me know, supplier in the comments, and I'll share the information, the contact information of the supplier. You can get in touch with him. Only if you do 20-30 orders a day minimum. They don't work like with smaller volumes. So 20 or 30 orders a day. If you do 1,000, that's fine. That's awesome. If you do 5,000 orders a day, that's even better. So just let me know in the comments, suppliers, but only if you do decent numbers. Now, banks will be very strict on the chargebacks. You have to make sure that you have good communication with your customers. So whether you're shipping products, like 3-4 weeks, whether there's delay, whether there's something happening, you have to communicate it with your customers. You have to let them know that products will not be delivered as fast as they have expected, because if you do not, then higher probability of chargebacks, higher probability of basically refunds or order cancellation. So there's a lot of mess that happens out of it, right? And I know some businesses, they even have this policy where they're like very soft and very flexible on the refunds, and if someone just like wants a refund, they're easygoing with that. They would just like give the refund or give a person like a free product, and they're very flexible in that respect. Those businesses, if numbers play out, if that's like only like 1-2% of your customers, and if you just like let it go and kind of like give them like a full refund or something, just make sure that everything is clear in that respect, then you have, and especially on a bigger scale, then you'll have less issues with your with your banks, with Stripe, with PayPal. You'll not have holes, you'll not hold reserves. So if you think about like positive sides of it and like how much it will cost you, then it just makes sense, right? So it just makes sense to be like a bit more kind of like flexible in that respect and have constant communication with the customer. Like your order will be shipped, a bit later. We apologize for that. Here's like a free gift. Include like a free gift for your customers. Like it will cost you like $1. Like $1. Like find some product that's relevant to your product that will cost like $1 for you, but will make your customers a bit more happy and be like canceling their order or like giving like a return or refund or chargeback. So think about how you can improve the customer support, kind of like communication with customers and overall like customer experience. Have few suppliers. So for example, if you're doing like good volume, if you do like 50, 100, 1,000 orders a day, then have several suppliers. For example, if one supplier cannot do the order, then you simply work with another supplier to get your order shipped to the customers. Make sure that you have this like streamlined process, working like with few people and having these things plugged in if you need to. With your ads, if you're not profitable, scale down. Like get to the point where you're optimally profitable. We experienced during this time, if the product works well, we can scale it very aggressively and very profitably. But if something is off, then it's best to just downscale, get it to profitability, figure out like what's wrong. Maybe it's website, maybe it's ads, maybe it's the sizing people have issues with, and fix those things first, and after that scale back. So kind of like find the optimal profitability. That's the most important thing overall, like for any business to be profitable and make profit even at this time, and especially in this time. Try to negotiate the supply, right? Like try to negotiate the prices for the products. If you can, talk to your supplier, or also just hit me up. I'll get you the contacts of some people who can source the products from China, ship them to United States, and ship them fast directly from US warehouse. So if you're looking for that, just let me know in the comments and I'll share that with you. If you can streamline that, if you have like a few products that you're just scaling with and you want to buy like 1,000, few thousand, 10,000, 20,000 items, just ship them from US to US and then ship them directly from US to your customers. That's amazing. So let me know if you need that contact. Like long-term solutions, because at the end of the day, this will pass, right? Everything bad timing is past. Like, these cycles, like they always go like that. So that's normal. So what you need to do right now is you have tremendous opportunity to hire great talent, because a lot of good people have lost their jobs. And so Now is a good time to hire. Now it's a good time to search for talent. You have more flexibility in terms of how much you pay them, because let's say someone had like a job that paid like $100,000 per year and they just got laid off. If that happened, person is kind of like in that like scary state, right? And obviously you have to see like the track record of the person, validate, go to their like previous employers, make sure that the person done a great job for them. But at the same time, you looking to hire that person might be open to have, like smaller salary and just prove themselves like in your position. Then you can get back to to the market value, of that person. So now it's tremendous time, because a lot of people in that position where they're like more flexible in terms of what they would agree to work for, and how they would agree, like the overall like working relationship. So utilize that for your business. It's opportunistic, of course, but entrepreneurs are opportunistic like in everything that they do, right? That's why we sell and scale aggressively during this time, because there is a demand and we utilize it. Every business is opportunistic by default. Maximize investment into your business, right? So if you can invest something into your business to grow it faster, if you have those resources, do it now, because again, now you're very flexible on office leases, on buying supplies. Like there are a lot of things that you're flexible, like hiring talent, like all of those things you are very flexible on. And when good times will come, and they will come eventually, maybe very soon, maybe not, then you'll be in a great position to just expand and scale, because you'll have those resources in your business. If you do all of these things that I have outlined, first of all, focus on customer experience, focus on like hiring good talent, focus on streamlining your operations, and also like removing all of the like inefficiencies. If there's something that you pay for that you don't get enough value from, then just remove that element from your business and dedicate the resources into advertising, into things that get you the most returns. So for example, some of our clients, they would have, let's say 10 products that they're selling like aggressively, and some of the products they would get like 3x return on ad spend, and some of the products they only would get like 2x or 1.5 return on ad spend. So we're just aggressively allocating budgets and cutting things that are not working out. So now it's a time to be aggressive with how you allocate. And if something works like during this time, just make the most out of it. CPMs are down on Facebook, competition is lower on Facebook. If you have something that sells, and if you see some of the brands that have been like doing well during like normal times, now are just like absolutely smashing it, right? Like for example, Snow Teeth Whitening, I mean the brand is absolutely smashing it during this time frame. Go see their ads on Ads Libraries. They have like 300 active ads right now. If you're thinking about your business like long term, if you're thinking about saying that, for example, now you can be like less profitable, but you acquire more customers, so when times go back to normal, you have more customers and you can scale your business faster, then that's what you need to do, right? If you understand that, for example, you're in the market where there are like few main competitors, and if you acquire those customers from them and your retention is good, then you can maintain those customers during good times. You should basically acquire as many customers as possible. Maybe you make less profits, maybe you make like smaller margins, but you adjust and you acquire those customers. So obviously every business needs to be profitable unless you have resources not to be. But for example, instead of like 30% profit margin, if you make 10% profit margin, but you scale and you get as many customers as possible, maybe you have subscription on the back end. So you acquire as many subscribers, as many like recurring members as possible, then it will be like dramatic impact on your business when the times go back to normal. So think about the opportunities that you have now. Think about from the perspective of what products people are buying now. Maybe you should adjust your angles. Maybe you should add some new variations of ads. Maybe you should have more emphasis on certain things, like utilizing your product at home, or basically having
entertaining angle, or having something that people you can utilize like anywhere. So think about how you can utilize those angles for your business. If you're looking for help like finding those angles for your business, scaling your business with Facebook advertising, making a killing during this time when a lot of things are uncertain, our students making killing, absolutely killing. So if you're looking for help, then there should be a link below. If you're intermediate, advanced e-commerce entrepreneur who's done 6-7 figures and looking to get to the next level, apply for that for the free strategy session. We'll see how we can help you scale your business to the next level. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching this video. Like this video, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you want the contact of supplier. Just let me know supplier in the comments and I'll share it with you. And I'll see you guys in the next video.